Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to the Up Chanel's 40s World, where we do the Young and the Restless recaps and reviews of their episode of the soap opera. Yes, we're going to be airing the one or describing some scenes from the episode that aired on Friday, February the 17th, 2017. Guys, let's get right on into it. We have Victoria. She's telling Reed, yes, badass Reed, her wayward son, he is going to the second family gathering dinner that her father, his grandfather, is hosting. And he's like, he don't want to go to that crowd. He said, damn, do I have to keep going to dinners? I can't even be with my friends. I can't go hang out with them because you don't put me on punishment. You don't took my guitar from me. Can't play that no more. And then you think I want to do something that you want me to do? And reach the hell to the no-no. He go put his behind on that couch. And she like looking at him like, oh, okay, you can say all you want, but I bet your ass gonna get up from here. You are going to definitely go to this family dinner. So you can ramp and rave, toot your nose up, toot your booty up. Still, you going. Move on from that scene. Go to Chelsea and Nicholas. They are the first ones to arrive to the second annual family dinner that Victor Newman is throwing himself. He felt like, hey, I need to do something. I'm going to do it. And that's what I thought I was going to do. I'm going to ask my family to come out for another family dinner. Okay? So that's pretty much what happened. And that's why Nicholas and Chelsea were the first to arrive. Okay? Then we have Faith. Faith walks in and see Nicholas and Chelsea kissing. And she looking like, now look what the cat done drug in and I think I'm about to puke. Woo! She got Chelsea in her mind as cutting her head off, decapitating her. She can't stand Chelsea. Now they were just bosom buddies at first. She was making all her little wardrobe for her little dresses for different events she was trying to go to. Oh, she was praising Chelsea's name. But when Dylan left, Sharon started falling apart, meaning her mom. She thought, well, what a good time for her mom and dad to get back together. Now she just have to get rid of Chelsea. She like, her mission is to only get rid of Chelsea. That's what she lived and breathed for. Okay, but then Nikki and Victor walk up shortly after her seeing that mess of a show that her father was displaying that he didn't know she had really caught them kissing, but she saw it all. And so Victor and Nikki kind of hurry on in and they, thank them for coming and they glad to see him and all this, that, and that, but they didn't catch little girl, little Faith expression. Okay. Move on from there. We got Kane and Lily. They are sitting down at Crimson Lights, kind of talking over everything about where she gonna be on this time, where he gonna be, how they gonna do it with the kids. Kane is reassuring her that they gonna work it out. Don't worry about that, this, that, and third. Then we go to Colin. Colin asked the doctor about Jill, but the doctor said, "Oh hell to the no no. Bill already instructed me not to give you any information on your so-called wife, but his mother did not give you any information. You're gonna have to go through him." That's what she pretty much told him. And Colin looking at her like, are you for real? She like, yeah. My license says MD. I plan on keeping it because that's my bread and butter. So no, I will not disclose anything of medical information to you, bud. Okay, so we move from that situation. Go to Billy. Billy is comforting his mom in the room when the doctors come get Jill, or really the doctor staff, the transporter team, come to get her to take her for her echocardiogram that the doctor has kind of scheduled for. Go to commercial, come back. We have Abby is at the club seeing Noah, and she's helping Noah set up for the open mic night event. This definitely has been definitely a success, a very big hit, and a good stream of new revenue coming into Nicholas Club that they do on Monday nights. And of course, Noah is letting Abby know that his father and Chelsea are getting close. At first, he didn't really like it, and his dad did tell him that they're slowly getting into something. He's not really sure what they are, but he definitely want to maintain a good friendship with her. But he was telling his dad, hey, she lonely, you lonely, y'all might well going to get it together because you and mama just can't get it together. So love must be in the air. Go on and take your little bite out of it. So he's okay with it. And then that's when Abby goes on and divulge to her cousin. Um Noah that she's been over at the Newman Enterprises working for Victor and this, that, and the other. And he was telling Abby to be careful because his grandfather, which is Victor, had tried to pit him against his cousin some time back when he was trying to introduce him to the Newman ways of running business and coming to work for the family and this, that, and the third. And how he was kind of shady. He said, you did Mom and Victoria Dad and Victoria that way, pit them against each other. He just like keeping them allies and keeping us on our toes to see who's gonna be next in line to run Newman. But he said keep your head up. If that's where you want to be, just keep working hard at it. But hey, don't put nothing against your father, my grandfather, because he shaded now. He ain't giving up them ropes for nothing. So then we go to Chelsea. Chelsea's trying to talk to Faith, getting down on her level, getting down on her knees while Faye calls herself so involved into some look like homework, then it look like some craft and arts. But Faye was like, I ain't hear nothing you saying. You can keep talking, but you're not coming into my brain cells. No, I don't want nothing to do with you. So she stopped conversing with her. She wasn't really listening to what Chelsea was saying. She got up to go find her grandmama to see if she can invite her mama to the dinner to kind of bust up the little romance or whatever she think is a romance going on between her dad and Chelsea. And Nick would be like, well, dog, I don't know, because Noah just came. We had to set another place setting for him because he said he wasn't coming. Now he him. Now you trying to bring your mama up into this situation. And Bunny already done spread it to me. I don't know if we got enough, girl. And then Faye would say, we always have plenty enough food. And I know how to set another place in. And she's like, damn, I thought you good. But let me go see what Bunny can do. I guess it'll be okay. Yeah, go on and tell her she can come and she can't. So Faye go on and get on her little phone. I don't know what little girl got a phone that. I just say, I tell you. Faye just too grown for her own darn britches. But anyway, she go on and text her mama to come down to the main house now. Like she running stuff. But anyway, it don't go how she wanted to go, and that was good. Um, then we go to Lily. Lily calls Victoria. No, I'm sorry. Billy calls Victoria to tell her he can't be there with the kids. So he can call Victoria getting on his ass like she got somewhere to go. I mean, she got to go to her dad's little get together dinner he has planned for the family. And no, Billy's not invited. But he go on and stop her fuss and say, hey, my mom's in the hospital. She had a heart attack. We don't want nobody to know, so keep it on a hush hush. Then Victoria changes her tune, wants to know what she could do for Billy in this time of crisis. He's saying nothing. Just keep my mom business between us because she don't want nobody to know. But yes, she indeed had a heart attack and I'm at, the hospital. So, pretty much keep us in prayer. I'll check back on you, but that's why I'm not coming. Okay? All right. Then we go to Colin. Colin is waiting outside Jill's we call it bedroom door or hospital room door when they wheel her out to go out for testing. And Jill wants him. She really do. But there go Billy the hound dog, her protector, goes right on into Colin and tell him to stay away from his mama. He don't call her too much trouble already. He don't made her go bankruptcy. Well, she pretty much bankrupt because he don't stole all her money unless she got two kind of funds running around now. Her needed fund to do her everyday expenses and then her okay fund. It's time for me to travel and act like I'm a big dog. I don't know which one, or she can just goddamn be broke as hell, homeless, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully everything's paid for and she can sell out some of her stock or something to get her some revenue. Because with her heart problems, she definitely gonna need to keep her health care insurance enforced, if you get what I mean. Okay, we go to commercial, we come back. We got little Abby and Noah show up for dinner. Victor opened the door, he see both of them. He's surprised to see him, give him hugs, kisses, and everything. He said, come on, let's get a drink. All right, when we start drinking with the daughter and the grandchild. I don't know what kind of world or society we living into, but we all considered adults. Okay. Leave that situation. We go to Sharon. Sharon tells Faith she's having dinner with Mariah. That's it. Nothing else said. And she just had to deal with it. Faith is having a little talk with Grandma Nikki. And Nikki can sense that Faith is jealous. Jealous of Chelsea and the time Chelsea is spending with her father that she feels she need to be spending with him herself. If not, Sharon need to be spending that time. So of course Faith try to make like that everything's cool, ain't nothing going on, but Nika can sense through all her fake fraudulent shit she trying to throw down. So we leave that situation, we go to Billy. Billy finally tells Colin all he wants to know about Jill, her health crisis, and this, that, and the third, and he think that would be enough to get rid of him. But Colin said he got to stay here with his wife. He said, haven't you done enough? You don't took all her money. That's what put her in this distress. But if you came to look at it, Jill had already been having heart problems, because they ain't just developed overnight. So if it wasn't for Colin stealing her money, technically she would have never known she had heart disease and that, she was a time bomb ticking. So actually, Colin did her a favor. Would you not say? I would say. But then moving on from that situation. Billy just too tired. He don't want food with him. No, he tries to throw him out. But that's when Kane and Lily show up and try to figure out what's going on. So in a sense, Colin got saved by his son. Okay, then we have Victoria. Victoria and Reed show up, and Reed is rude to Abby. He really wasn't rude, but he wasn't up for no pleasantries. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want nobody in his face asking him this, that, and the third. He just wanted to go and fall out somewhere. Oh boy, but anyway, he excuses himself. Abby don't take offense because she know how teenagers are. And Victoria, apologizes in some ways. Then she throws some shade to Abby when they're talking about the Newman Enterprises and her may or may not be coming back to Newman. She don't know. Victoria knows she needs to stop. Anyway, we go to commercial, we come back. We still have a little civil rivalry going on between Victoria and Abby about the business, and Victoria's trying to give Abby some solid advice when it comes to Victor, their dad. Same thing Noah was trying to tell her about his granddad, her father. But Abby's just getting into her feelings, and we're just gonna leave her right there. Okay, then we go to Faith. Faith just can't stand Chelsea and Nick's dating. It's just tearing her to pieces. Okay, then we go to Colin. Colin and Billy and Kane want to fight one another, but Lily is the same person in the room. So she basically set up a plan for everybody to get what they want, with it hinging on Billy telling them the information, but she being the mediator between them two. So she kind of gets Billy on board. Billy's supposed to tell her any and everything about the testing and if anything comes up new. And she, on the other end, would take Colin as well as Kane out of the hospital. So Billy could take care of his mother. Then we go back to Victor. Victor acknowledged Victoria and Abby's accomplishment, and he wants to toast to both of them with all the family members that did come to his second dinner and prior to them having dinner. And then Abby's just so jealous because he mentioned Victoria's accomplishments of acquiring back her baby company that was stolen, some far time back. And, Victor got it and he sold it off just to spite her of something she did to him. And they'll just go back and forth. But she had the opportunity to get it back under her watch. And he thought that was very good. But Abby thought he was going to be talking about her accomplishment first. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Lily has a compromise. Like I said, she made a compromise with Billy and the other two men, which is her husband and her father-in-law. And Billy, he would say anything just to get them out his face. But I really believe he's gonna call Lily and give her updates, so he don't have to be fighting with Colin and the personnel, the hospital personnel, try to get them all locked up down there. Moving that situation, we have Noah. Noah's trying to talk to Abby about it again. How Victor pitches one child on the other one. But then, of course, Victor gives her accolades and tells the family how she stronghold some guy, Higgins. He's supposed to be a shrewd businessman himself. Nobody could handle him but Victor. Victoria couldn't even really handle him. But Abby came out as being the one who got the proposal of a new deal they were working with accomplished, and Higgins liked everything she was doing, and she even got a big payoff from that contractual agreement they were agreeing to go into with Newman Enterprise. So he was giving her thumbs up as well. Then we go to Victor ask Chelsea about whether or not her and Nicholas are dating. Chelsea's being kind of punkish and not really want to give Victor what he wants to know. And of course, Victor already done scouted the situation out. And he said, I'm giving you my blessing. You go on and date him, but don't ever tell him that you knew about the baby, because that would totally destroy him, and it would just make a mess up whatever y'all were gonna start, with or whatnot. And then Nicholas just looking so gullible. He's laughing across the room or smiling at the two of them talking. And Victor walks off. We come to a commercial. We come back. We have Nick is talking to Victoria about Reed and what's going on with that and his attitude. She goes on to tell him that she punished him. She took everything away from him, this, that, and the third. And now she can see why Reed was being so, you know, just terrible, pretty much. Terrible manners, terrible demeanor, just everything just going ugly with him. And he wasn't acting Newman appropriate. So then Victoria goes on to tell him that Jill was in the hospital, she was sick, this, that, and the third. And Nick said, honey, go on, be with Billy. Billy needs you. He may say he don't need you, but he needs you. So she goes on to take her mother's advice, and she goes tell Reed that his grandparents gonna make sure he get home to be safe and be okay and be mannerable. And then she bounces on out. Then we have Nicholas asking Chelsea, is there something wrong with her? Uh, well, have she noticed anything wrong with Faith from her opinion? And she's like, no, she's just been a young teenager, or going through puberty or whatnot. She don't really say too much because she ain't thinking about her at the time. Okay. Then we go to Victor. Victor is talking with Faith about Nicholas and Chelsea, while what's his name? Reed is playing the piano with his grandmother's Nikki. Um, and they're enjoying each other's company. Nikki's going over, well, she's already over there, but she's listening to him do a little diddly on the piano, and she's like, "Oh, I like that. Play something for me, please." So he don't really want to, but then he goes to play it, and Nikki is being very appreciative and very surprised that he actually can play the piano, and she loves playing the piano. That's her gift, honey. And she was like, "Oh Lord, you do have a talent. Your mother, does she know about how talented you are?" And Reed said, "My mama don't know nothing about me." And so she puts her hand on Reed's shoulder to let him know that, we care about you and we're gonna figure this thing out. So then we go to Jill. Jill's having to have surgery again because the doctor realized after having the echocardiogram that some of her stents that she put in has actually blocked again. And the doctor's pretty much telling Billy about, that and what it can do to her health and what they need to do going forward. And then she talks to Esther about making sure Jill's diet is a certain way, making sure she's participating in her physical therapy sessions, and, keeping the stress level at a minimum to her and her health. And Billy, he's looking at his mom because she came back very sedated and she's pretty much sleeping. And Billy's just looking at her like she's at death's door or something, like, "Oh, I'm about to lose you." I'm like, "Billy, don't call in the hearse right now, okay? Don't call in the mortuary people. Your mama got a long way to go and a lot of havoc to create before she takes her last breath." We go to commercial, come back. Lily has tried to book Colin a suite at the club, and Colin's showing out. He said, "I don't want to be in no suite by myself. This is time I need to be with my family. Hell, I'm coming home with y'all." And he goes back and forth, and then Kane says, "Okay, fine, you'll come." But then he looks at Lily, and Lily like, "I know you didn't say that. I know that didn't come out your mouth." He said, "Well, he can come, right, baby?" Kane, you too stupid. You too stupid, man. But anyway, Lily just break down and say, "Okay, okay, yeah, he can stay. He can stay for now." But he got a short leash, a very short leash, and a very short time of being there. I ain't gonna say when, but I'm counting the days. Just say it like that. But she gives Colin the evil eye as well as Cain. But then we go to Esther. Esther tries to tell Billy Jill is going to be okay. And she leaves to go, I guess, try to give Billy some alone time with his mom. And he goes on and he's talking to her, and he don't realize somebody else don't walked in and listening to every word he's saying. That's Miss Victoria. Okay. Then we go to Nikki. Nikki's playing the piano with Reed. She's doing her little diddly along with his little diddly, and all the diddly is sounding pretty wonderful. And everybody's just really gathered around while they make sweet music with one another, and it's very entertaining. Like I said, I was thrilled myself and I was getting into it. But then we have Victor is talking to Faith on the sofa about, whether or not she's having some kind of negativity or she's feeling some kind of negative way about Chelsea being with Nicholas. And this and that and what her feelings are. And she pretty much tell her grandfather the truth. She ain't kind of feeling it, but he said, "Hey, I'm gonna be with you. We're gonna take it one day, one step at a time. And you tell me each day what you're feeling like, and then we're gonna work through this thing. Cause I got you, baby. I got you. Hey, I got you, girl." So she's feeling all wonderful and comfortable with that knowledge that somebody is acknowledging she's not really liking the situation, and it's okay to feel that way. And just having somebody know that they're going to be there for her regardless, no matter what. And so she hugs her grandfather and he reassures her with another embrace. And they go on and continue to listen to Reed and Grandma Nikki play on that piano. Then we go to Chelsea. Chelsea's looking out the window when Nicholas comes over to see what's going on with her, what's made her separate from the group and listen to all that fabulous music that they're playing. And she's pretty much, not really into the situation anymore. She's ready to go. And she's actually thinking about that secret that she knew that Sully was not Sharon's baby, or what's his name? Dylan wasn't the father, that Nicholas actually was the father. Or, no, I'm sorry, that Adam actually was the father, but they threw that information in the fire that night when he admitted, or she already knew from a past situation, that Adam was the true father of baby Sully, Christian, however you want to view it. So she has this big old secret that she needs to tell Nicholas, because she'll be looking just like Sharon, a liar, holding true. And it could have been a situation that Nicholas could have really been known about. But Nicholas always going into other people's women, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Okay. So then we go to Billy. Billy's talking to Jill at her bedside, and she's completely sedated. Hopefully, she's hearing everything Billy is telling her because it's so sweet, so warm, and hopefully, Billy can stay to, you know, the road, the path that he's on now, as being a responsible adult and not making bad choices, even at his age, because that's all she really wanted, and she always wanted Billy to be back with his family. And Victoria is single. There's no reason for them not to get it together and just jump into the relationship again and solidify it. So that would be nice if they did come together and Gio did get better and they became a family. That would be the ultimate happiness for her. But like I said, Victoria's at the behind. Well, she's in the room behind him, and he doesn't acknowledge that she's there. So he's pouring out his heart and soul to his mom, and it's very sweet, very sweet. And that's the Billy that she fell in love with. That one that's pouring out his heart and his feelings to his mom, who's sedated. Okay, but y'all, that was The Young and the Restless that aired on this past Friday, February the 17th, 2017. Look forward to talking with you for more of soap opera reviews Monday. Okay, so y'all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to y'all then. Take care. Bye bye.